Again, hello, and welcome to an update for chronically PWS. Just wanted to go ahead and kind of discuss a little bit. Wanted to go ahead and discuss my genetics specific to Prader-Willi syndrome as it stands now, and kind of go through the genetic testing that I've had done and what has been found, what's not been found, and where we're at in the process of the genetic diagnostics for what has been going on for me. So I, again, am seeing Dr. Dagley with Orlando Health, pediatric genetics, and she ordered a battery of tests for me. The first test, of course, was the PCR methylation test for Angelman Prader-Willi syndrome. That did come back negative, which is the quick test for Prader-Willi syndrome. Then I had a MicroArray analysis done. And that came back with some strange things. I had a small duplication of 64 kilobases on 15q21.2, which involves the TRPM7 gene, basically dealing with magnesium regulation through the body. I also had a duplication of 16q23.3. Of 308 kilobases, which deals with PLCG2, SDR42E1, HSD1782 genes. And this deals with neurologic temperature regulation in terms of how sensitive your skin is to temperature and things like that. Again, both of these are variants of uncertain significance, but they were duplications that I did have. Then I had the obesity panel, where they look at certain genes specific to see if there's any abnormalities, and this came back with several genes with variants of uncertain significance, CLCN, RYR1, and GALC. All those kind of came back, but again, variants of uncertain significance. Then I had whole exome sequencing, and that came back as an ALPL mutation of hypophosphatemia, HPP, which is a disorder that I'm going to talk about later on. And just to let you know, it affected my teeth, but it may have affected other systems as well. Again, I've been referred to endocrinology about it, and I'll definitely be making a video specific to that. Now, what we're waiting on is methylation-sensitive multiplex ligation-dependent probe amplification, MS-MLPA. That's the one we're waiting on now. And this would be looking for Mosiacism of Prader-Willi syndrome, or duplicate, in my situation, most likely duplication mosaicism of Prader-Willi syndrome. So at this point, we kind of see that if I have Prader-Willi syndrome genetically, it's not a very typical genetic diagnosis of it. If I end up not having any mosaicism of Prader-Willi syndrome, then what most likely will have occurred for me is that I have a cytogenetic abnormality, which I do, as shown by the microarray analysis of the duplications in 15q and 16q. And there's been various cytogenetic abnormalities that have kind of emulated the Prader-Willi syndrome phenotype. And I just want to go over my major criteria of that phenotype and why I met those and why I was clinically diagnosed with Prader-Willi syndrome, and that being that I had hypotonia. Again, we all know what hypotonia is: failure to thrive, rapid weight gain, and again, my weight gain and my hyperphagia journey of those phases kind of follows again what has been kind of described in terms of stages with hyperphagia. Hypogonadism, global developmental delay, and of course the hyperphagia. So those are the major clinical criteria that I have, and the reason that I was clinically diagnosed with Prader-Willi syndrome and why I have been clinically diagnosed. So minor criteria I don't have, of course, like scoliosis, hypopigmentation, behavioral issues haven't been a huge problem for me or anything like that. So those are just the ones that kind of come out that I can think of at this point. So again, we're waiting on the methylation-specific, methylation-sensitive multiplex ligation-dependent probe amplification to come back and to see what if I've got Mosiacism of Prader-Willi syndrome, and if not, it would be a cytogenetic abnormality. And again, we would have to look and see. The geneticist and whoever appropriate would need to look and see at that point is what I have considered Prader-Willi-like syndrome or what's going on. So I just wanted to kind of come on here and discuss that, let everyone know what was going on for me genetically, and to kind of apologize that I haven't updated this channel in quite a while. I've done various things on Instagram. Again, you've probably seen, some of you may have seen my Park Bopper videos. I haven't been doing those consistently, and a lot of that comes back to my health otherwise. And I'm going to, over the next two videos, I'm going to kind of talk about that on this channel. And I'm going to try to start dropping some more regular content on this channel for folks to watch. Also, in support of chronically PWS and what's kind of going on in my life and whatnot. And I would like to do some more interviews and things like that with other people that are dealing with Prader-Willi syndrome, maybe Mosiacism or Prader-Willi-like syndrome, or just some folks that kind of want to toot their own horn specific to their successes in life with Prader-Willi syndrome. I'd love to hear from some other inspiring individuals that want to talk about the things that they've overcome, like I've overcome, and just to discuss that. So, and then, just try to do maybe more things on the daily in a shorter time period. So I really thank you for continuing to follow me and for watching this video. Again, I'm going to try to put this out in other media too. So I love you all. I apologize that it's been a while. Again, stay tuned, and I'll talk. The plan is for me to talk about the HPP a little bit more, and my dealings with extreme pancreatic insufficiency, because I had a huge revelating kind of a doctor's appointment with the Mayo Clinic regarding that. So I'll give you guys updates on that as well. So again, I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.